Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show. Welcome to another episode of an ink review. I gotta tell y'all right now that if you're not into some very harsh criticisms and maybe a little bit of cussing, maybe this episode isn't for you. Because I don't have now one nice thing to say about this ink, except for its color. The color is nice, the ink is not. I would rather shit a one-handed clap than have to use this ink ever again in my life. This ink is not good. Don't buy this ink. That being said, let's continue on with the review. This is a reddish orange ink. Looks fine on the card, but it did bleed through. Here is their ink swatch. Water resistance test shows it does have a little bit of water resistance, not enough that I would feel comfortable putting this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. Here is our toilet paper chromatography. It's got some pink and mostly orange. I don't see any red coming out, but oh my god. Okay, let's talk about it. Why am I so ticked off right now? This ink never dries. The only way that I could do this review is by having a piece of toilet paper standing by, put it down and give it a good jiggle over the ink to get it to dry, because otherwise it smears. It smears for like 3 days. I did this on Friday. No, it's not smearing now, but I did that yesterday. It's so frustrating. You have to blot it before it will be dry. Not a fan of this ink, no, not at all. Okay, let's do some paper review. Pen and Gear memo book from Walmart.com. A little bit of bleeding. Lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. A little bit of ghosting. Super lightweight Traveler's Notebook paper. I should tell you that every one of these I had to take a piece of toilet paper and rub it down so that I could do the review, because otherwise it would have never dried. A little bit of ghosting. Moleskin 70 GSM. A little bit of spread. Bled through the page. Field Notes Journal. Feather like a chicken. Bled through the page. Fabriano Icocqua, 85 GSM. Feather like a chicken goes through the page. Idea Notebook, 80 GSM. Little bit of spread, little bit of ghosting. Cult Pens. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Pelican Hub Notebook. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. 68 GSM, Tomoe River. Hello, Vermilion Tea, how are you? This one's smeared all over, ghosted through the page. This one is just the worst ink. I cannot recommend it because it never dries. And it smears. JOt. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. I would rather shit in one-handed clap than use this ink ever again in my life. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. I don't like this ink because watch, look. Look. That's just from my fingers smearing it. This is from me putting water and smearing, but like from here up, it's all smear. It's disgusting. Never dries. Cosmo Air Light. Feather like a chicken, ghosted through the page. The JOt Journal from the Dollar Tree. A little bit of wiggle, no bleeding, no ghosting. And on each one of these, I had to put a toilet paper and rub it so that it would dry. Alexa, stop. No bleeding, no ghosting. This is mnemosyne. Black and red, Oxford Optic paper. No bleeding, no ghosting. Can you hear me okay? Am I too loud? Not loud enough? If I am, ever let me know. Ayush. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Handelskompagnie. A little bit of feathering, a little bit of micro bleeding and ghosting. Clairefontaine, 98 GSM. No real feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Exceed 100 GSM, heavyweight paper from Walmart.com. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Archer and Olive, 160 GSM. No bleeding, no ghosting. It's just smeary. This is Premier Premium Journal from the 99-cent store. Super smudgy. No bleeding, no ghosting. Alright, this is milky color paper. I did it on the gray one too because I thought maybe the color makes a difference. Nope. No feathering, no bleeding. A little bit of feathering, no bleeding. I think we're gonna keep the blue one. Pen and Gear Poly Composition Book, Walmart.com. No feathering, a little bit of ghosting. Up and Up Wide World composition book from Target.com. A little bit of wiggle. Oh, bled through the page. True Red composition book from Staples.com. Barely any wiggle, bled through the page. Smoky paper color. A little bit of wiggle, no bleeding, no ghosting. New Eco. Feather like a chicken, bled through the page. Is that better? This is Apica 81.4 GSM. A little bit of wiggle, a little bit of ghosting. Basically, try not to stress my voice out too much. Alright, this is the Nanami 7Cs 68 GSM Tomoe River. A little bit of wiggle, no bleeding, barely any ghosting. CVS caliber notebook paper. You can see the sheen on that paper. I bet you. See, that's what happens. It like looks like it's dry, but then you go to it smears. It's just ugh. This has been over 24 hours now. Hello, Rockridge. How are you doing today? No bleeding, no ghosting though. Small graces. Oxford notebook paper. Little bit of wiggle. Smeared. No bleeding, no ghosting. Alright, this is the Pen & Gear heavyweight notebook paper. It's like the dye is some of oil. Yes. This is the heavyweight notebook paper from Walmart.com. Smears. It's just, this is over 24 hours. No bleeding, no ghosting. Mead 5-star notebook paper. Feathered like a chicken. Bled to the page. This one didn't smear because it's absorbed into the paper. JNB Copperplate Graph Pad from JohnNeilBooks.com. There's a little bit of wiggle, bled through the page. See if it smears. Nope. Original Crown Mill 100 GSM paper. Feathered like a chicken, bled through the page. Now mind you, these have all been blotted with the toilet paper. There's even still a little bit of smear. HB Premium 32-pound copy paper. Feathered like a chicken, bled through the page. Rhodia Dot Pad. Look at how badly it's smeared. A little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Vintage Mead. Look at how bad it's smeared. Feathered like a chicken, bled through the page. It's just awful. Simply awful. It's so bad that I'm going to empty the pen. This is one that I borrowed from the OC Pen Club. It'll be going back. We're done with that. Ugh. Can't stand it when inks bleed like that. There's no good reason. Come on, Nathan, get your shit together. Damn it. Going to walk over there. Sorry. I get real feisty when I'm sick. What did I do with my... And it's not that I'm short-tempered, I'm just a potty mouth. I can't help it. I've always been a potty mouth. If y'all can't handle a little bit of potty mouth, perhaps I'm not the one. Choose acceptance, move forward. Alright, let's take a look at this ink comparatively. One thing about Noodlers inks, you have to mix it by shaking, turning the bottle every time before filling. Not say that is a problem now, though, yeah. Alright, we're going to measure it next to some reds, and then we'll see about some oranges, because this is technically a dark orange ink. Alright. Actually, tulip's kind of close. Actually, sparkling cranberry is kind of close. Love red is super close. Garnet is close. Primary red is kind of close. Ho 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 is kind of close. Inferno red is kind of close. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody who's celebrating Valentine's Day. Timey and Poppy Red is kind of close. Cardinal is kind of close. Sherlock and Von Janstein is kind of close. Cali Scarlet is kind of close. Diamond Vermilion is kind of close. Bloody Red is kind of close. Micro Kyra Canferi is kind of close. Diamond Coral is kind of close. Red Robin is kind of close. Strawberry Shortcake is kind of close. And Firestorm is very close. let's take a look at some orange inks. It's kind of a reddish orange. Deep dark orange is kind of close. Oh, there's Noodlers Cayanne. Diamond Sunset is kind of close. Van Diemen's Sailor's Delight is kind of close. Mandarin Orange is... I thought habanero might be close, but it's way far off. Diamond Vintage Copper is kind of close. And a Fireside Snug might be 2 steps close. Well, what did you guys think about today's ink? Are you guys thinking thoughts about getting this ink? Do you have this ink? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. I just sent some samples out to Karina Loves to Plan. If you want some inks, if you want a sample of this ink, and you're willing to pay for shipping, I'll send you whatever you want. Anyway, I wouldn't buy this ink. Nope. Not for all the money in the world. So, that's all I've got for today. It's a nice hue if it would stay on one side of the page. Yeah, exactly. It's just naughty. Like you'd have to water it down or something. I don't even know how you could make this better. It's got like too much gum arabic in it. If it was watered down, maybe half with Noodler's Blue Ghost, it might be tolerable, but as it is, it's too sticky. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. Check out my new website. Join the calligraphy class. Check out the paper review page. Join the Discord. And if you'd like to save 10% off on either Atlas Stationers or Pen Boutique, I get a little kickback. You get a little discount. You win, I win. So, check out the links in the doobly-doo if you'd like to save 10% off. And I will be back very soon with another video. So take care until then. Get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Okay, love you, bye.